Hi guys, welcome back to my channel English in a Blink. Ouch! Oh my! Wow! Yikes! What am I doing? What does all of this mean? Well, you know what? If you uttered any of these words ever, the ones that I just mentioned, you've been using interjections, and that is what we are going to be talking about today. Interjections. Okay, so do you have any, rules in regards to interjections? Like I said, wow, yikes, all of those. Is there any rule that we have to follow? Well, let's see, okay? While we'll move on, I will let you know if there is any rule. If there isn't any rule, how is it that you have to use them? Your interjections. Okay, now guys, understand, because interjections, these are usually expressions, they are like your feelings, sudden feelings. You'll often see them used to convey when you're surprised. And when I say surprise, it could be both. You are happily surprised, that means like good surprises, or the bad ones, or excitement. Let's say if somebody tells you know what, COVID is gone, so that will be a surprise and we will be excited, isn't it? So yeah, so those sort of expressions, your feelings, and then when you express them with the words, those words are your interjections. So like I said, yikes, there's a snake in the garage. Okay, so this is a good surprise or a bad surprise? Bad one, I guess. Okay, then you planned this party just for me. Wow. Okay, so a happy surprise. Ouch! That was wasp. Oh my God, just stung me. Okay, so not a happy surprise, or terrific. Okay, so yeah, Jordan will send you the contract this afternoon. So you're very happy. You are going to sign a contract. Okay, so these words, like I mentioned, yikes, ouch, wow, terrific. Okay, so these are all your interjections, and there are no strict rules about where an interjection must go. Like in relation to the sentence, so you can use an interjection at the start of the sentence, before or after, to explain like what's going on. So like I said, there's no rule. Okay, you can also use an interjection alone, although it may not make sense if you haven't adequately described the situation that caused you to use interjection. I'll just say wow. Okay, I mean, if you are talking to somebody, they'd understand like what's going on, why did you say wow. But otherwise, like, you need to, like, it cannot stand alone, in the sense like you have to explain what is it about, why did you say wow, what terrific. Okay, and when you're writing, so then interjections, they often use exclamation points, but they don't necessarily have to. Like, it's not like a rule that you'll have to use like a exclamation mark. Okay, now it's possible to use an interjection within a sentence, and when you do, treat the interjection as a parenthetical sort of element that is separate from the rest of the sentence. You understand? Okay, so like when you're using it in a sentence, that when I'm saying that, like, make it sound like it is in a parenthesis. Okay, like here with an example I explain. I may not succeed, but hey, at least I tried. Okay, so this hey. Okay, so when you're speaking, you take a little pause, and when you're writing, as you can see, you place like a comma. Okay, so that's what I mean. So treat interjection as a parenthetical element in your sentence. Then okay, the project was delayed because the logistics team made a few miscalculations. Okay, so this was again your interjection. Okay, then it will only take 30 minutes. Wow. Okay, all right, so Yeah, so these are the things, like you have to make sure to keep that in your mind. Okay, so make sure that you treat your interjections as like parenthetical sort of element. Okay, now again, a few points that I would want you to remember, like if you say something like this, I forgot to do the homework assignment, oops, but my teacher gave me an extra day to finish it. Do you think this you could tell where the interjection was? No, okay. So make sure that even when you're speaking or you're writing, you understand which one is an interjection, okay? So again, the same sentence, I forgot to do the homework assignment. Oops, but my teacher gave me an extra day to finish it, okay? Similarly, if I say, gee, I hadn't thought of that, like when you're speaking. Okay, so make sure with your voice modulation that the other person understands that it is an interjection that you are using. Okay, gee, I hadn't thought of that. Okay, so this is what you have to keep in mind. And again, to just sum it all up, because interjections, guys, are usually separate from other sentences, so it's hard to use them incorrectly. All right, you know what I mean? It's you can tell like which one is an interjection, so it's very difficult to use them incorrectly, but sometimes people do, and if you are doing that, don't do that. Okay, so make sure with your voice modulation, when you're using your interjection, people understand that. And again, when you're writing, use your commas. And is it good to use interjection in your writing? Well, they're fine to use in casual and informal writing, and it's okay to use them in speech. Okay, but avoid using interjections in formal writing, because it may appear that you're not taking or treating the topic seriously. Okay, so while you're writing, if the writing is very informal, it's okay, use your interjections here and there. But if you're writing like a formal, something formal, don't use your interjections. Okay, and in your speaking, use them. Okay, so are you ready now to use your interjections? Hooray! Yes, we are. All right, so if you like this lesson, again, like I always say, you don't have to do much. Press that like button, subscribe, spread the word. That's it. Until we meet next time. Bye for now.